Hey, what it do, sports world, man? And welcome to the Winner Circle podcast, man, with me, Ray Diggs, man. Hey, listen, man, I know I'm coming on a little late. A lot of people probably sleep right now, but for the ones that's up, man, make sure y'all get your stuff ready, get your drinks ready, get your popcorn ready, because, man, we're about to go ahead and talk about Hamburg going on the road to Dardanelle. We going Warren going on the road to Gosnell. Hey, I'm gonna break down and why I think that these two teams right here in 8-4A got a very good chance of going into these into enemy territory and coming out with a win. I'm gonna explain to y'all why I think that. But hey, go ahead and get y'all stuff ready, man, because we're about to go ahead and hit this intro. Hey, for everybody that's on here, man, we're about to go ahead and talk about some hell of high school football in 8-4A Hamburg. Going to Darnell, Warren going to Gosnell. Hey, Charleston going down there to Fordyce to face that tough defense. Man, listen, Monticello going on the road to grab it. Man, we got a big, man. We got a jam-packed show to talk about in high school football in 8-4A and 8-3A. So make sure y'all tune in, man, because we're about to go ahead and get started now with the Winner Circle podcast with me, Ray Diggs, y'all. Let's go. Hey, what it do, sports world? It's me again. The Winner Circle podcast with me, Ray Diggs, is here, y'all. Where passion meets performance and champions are made. I'm your host, Ray Diggs, bringing you the energy, the insight, and the mindset from across the world of sports. From the locker rooms to the big stage, this is where the real ones talk and legends rise, and the motto stays the same. Winners will always win. The Winner Circle podcast with me, Ray Diggs. We are here and we ain't going nowhere. Make sure y'all tune in because we're about to go live now. Peace. Hey, what it do, world? Yeah, say it's the Winner Circle podcast, man. We're gonna talk about Hamburg and Darnell. This right here is a game between this right here is two teams that I feel like are built for November. This right here is a matchup between two players. I feel like both of them are running backs, honestly, with Nakel Man Lewis, and Creed Vega from Darnell. This right here is going to be a matchup that the defense is going to have to be disciplined to stop these two playmakers. I'm going to tell you something. Creed Vega is one, I feel like he's a running back in my opinion, but he's really a quarterback. But you got Nakel Man Lewis that continues to just shatter Arkansas State records. Already over 2,500 yards, already almost 50 touchdowns on the season. Man, that's a crazy number, 50 touchdowns. You know how many 50 touchdowns? Bro, that's a lot of touchdowns in 10 games. But hey, he's been the workhorse for this Hamburg Lions team. I call him the cowbell back for Hamburg. So I expect for him to go out there and take care of business. But Creed Vega, he is that dude as well. He is hard to stop. You got to be disciplined to stop him because one tackler just can't do it. You got to be a team. It's got to be a team that comes and pretty much put the hat to Creed Vega because he's built like a running back, even though he's a quarterback. And I expect for Hamburg to come out here and put this thing right here. And when I look at these two, this right here is Arkansas. This right is two explosive offenses. Two very explosive offenses. One is coming in averaging about 44 points per game. The other one coming in averaging about 54 points per game. So these two teams right here, they know how to score. So Hamburg entered this game playing their best football of the season. Nakel Lewis, the Austin P commit, has having a historic year with over 2,000 yards. Hamburg offense ideally is pretty clear, y'all. It's clear what Hamburg wants to do. Physical downhill running behind a dominant offensive line. Okay, that offensive line right there is pretty much the heart and soul of this Hamburg team, honestly. Because when that offensive line dominates, man runs wild. This game right here, I don't know if he will run wild. I think it's gonna be more of a 7-yard average. And that's good if he can get 7 to 8 yards against a very tough defense. But Hamburg has to come out here and establish the momentum in this game. They just got to. And defensive Hamburg pretty much showed the ability to bend but not break. I love that. And what I mean by bend and don't break is they give up yards, but then they stop you. You don't get a lot of points. The concern here would be containing Vega in space. That's the only thing that I'm worried about. I'm worried about them being able to contain Creed Vega when he's in space. What do that mean for me? That means that the secondary is going to have to come up and lay the hat to him. They're going to have to come up and wrap up, hit him by his legs. Whatever you have to do, you're going to have to do it to bring down this big quarterback. Because if you don't, he breaks a lot of tackles, people. He breaks a lot of tackles. You're going to have to be very disciplined in tackling to stop this big quarterback, Creed Vega from Dardanelle. Now, these are the keys for Hamburg for me. Control the clock. Long drives behind not kill. What that does is that limit it. Make the game short. If you go back and y'all look at what Mina did a few weeks ago, Mina did the exact same thing, was run the clock, get first downs. What that does is that keep Creed Vega and his offense on the sideline. Well, he played defense as well, but that keeps them on the sideline. Long drives for Hamburg. Get the long drive because it's going to be a wet, muggy night. What do that mean? That fits right into what Hamburg wants to do. Run behind Nakia Lewis. You're going to have to use your cowbell back on Friday night. That's going to be one of the keys to this game right here. Okay. Win the early downs. Make Dardanelle's offense predictable. What do I mean by make them predictable? Because one thing that I know that Dardanelle loves to do, they love to be very unpredictable in their offense. They will run a pretty much like, I guess it's a quarterback draw, a quarterback run, a sweep. But what Creed Vega wants to do is he wants to throw it to one of his big threats. He got two of them. I'm talking about he got a 6'4" wide receiver and he got a 6'6" wide receiver. So you take your choice on which one you want to throw it to. And that's exactly what he loves to do. He loves to be very unpredictable in what he does. And when you think that you got him, that's when he'll bust a long one. This kid right here, he's a very dangerous running quarterback. I mean, so you're going to have to be disciplined against him. And the third thing for Hamburg got to do, they have to tackle in space. Creed Vega, he punishes missed tackles. You go back and you watch him. He loves to punish the tacklers, especially when it's a secondary, especially when it's a cornerback or a safety. He loves to punish just secondary. He loves to do that. And that's why I say it's going to have to be very disciplined when it comes down to tackling for this Hamburg Lion teams and getting Creed Vega to the ground. And for Dardanelle is led by Air Force commit Creed Vega, one of Arkansas's most versatile dual threat quarterbacks. They love to create mismatches, formation shifts. I'm going to tell y'all about their formation shifts in a minute. They love to force the DBs into one-on-one situations. Basically what I just said. That's exactly what they love to do. Now, when they say formation shifts, I'm gonna give y'all one thing on what Dardanelle wants to do when I say formation shifts. They will line up 4 wide receivers or 3 wide receivers to one side. They'll overload the left side. Let's just say the left side. They'll overload the left side with trips. Okay. They'll have 1 wide receiver on the right side. What Creed Vega wants to do is this. He wants to create mismatches. What I mean by that is, if he's going to have 4 wideouts or 3 wideouts on one side, he's going to run to on the left side. He's going to run to the right side. What that does is that creates one-on-one matchup with him and a secondary member, meaning a cornerback or a safety. Why do I say he loves to do this? Because I say he's a big guy. He's a big quarterback. He feels like if it's him against a secondary person, he feels he's going to win that 99 to 100% of the time. That's why I say they love formation shifts and they love to bring their running back into motion and hand the ball off to him as well. He's a very shifty running back, and he can bust long plays as well. So it's not just Creed Vega. It's not just the wide receivers. They have a very capable running back that can get the job done as well. Okay. So and also Dardanelle, their secondary is very disciplined. Okay, Hamburg must avoid turnovers. They gotta take care of the ball. That's what I said against Stuttgart. They gotta take care of the ball, meaning you cannot come out here and turn the ball over 2 times and think that this team is you're not gonna get those possessions back. What I mean by this is November football, playoff football. So you might not get 10 drives this game. You might only get 5, 6 drives this game. That's just the way high school football is when it comes to playoff. They love to shorten the games up. A lot of teams love to run the ball because that takes off a lot of the clock. You're going into enemy territory. You cannot turn the ball over, because if you turn the ball over at another team hometown, you're probably going to lose that game. So that's what I think Hamburg is going to have to do. Okay. Hamburg, the keys for Dardanelle is force Hamburg to throw. They want to load the box and make Hamburg uncomfortable. That's what every team wants to do. I say that's right here is something that Hamburg should want Dardanelle to do. They should want Dardanelle to stack the box, which I think Dardanelle will. So what do that mean? That means that KB, big man, number 10, I forgot the kid, Canley. I don't know. I say if I'm messing your name up, my boy, hey, it's no disrespect. I'm a fan of yours. I need to learn your name because I feel like your name is going to be on this show even more as the season goes by and into next season. But I'm gonna learn your name. Don't worry about it. But I feel that you're gonna have to, I feel like Hamburg should want them to I feel like Hamburg should want them to pretty much stack that box. Leave your leave their cornerbacks out there on the island with their wide receivers. They got some big wide receivers. Hamburg do, and I feel like that is the best. That is the best plan, honestly. For me, I feel like Hamburg should want them to do it. Stop man. I feel like KT can beat them with his arm. That's my opinion. I think he can. So that right there is something that I think they should do, and I want them to do. Okay, they got to protect Creed Vega. If he gets time, I'm gonna tell you something. When Creed Vega gets time, he's damn near unstoppable. When he gets time in that pocket, he's unstoppable. He's just like Kane Price. They're unstoppable when you give them time. Yeah, that's any quarterback. Honestly, let's be real. And Dardanelle must start fast. They want to put the pressure on Hamburg early. They should want to do that. Hamburg plays their best when they are physical and dictating the tempo. Dardanelle plays better when the game becomes a track meet. So these are two opposite teams, even though Hamburg can go into a track meet with you too. Like Hamburg doesn't take the type of team that if they needs to be a track meet, then they can turn it into a track meet. Okay. All right. But hey, I'm going to come to y'all back. I'm going to come back, circle back around, and we're going to talk about this game right here when I give y'all my predictions for that game. We're going to go to Warren at Gosnell. The Lumberjacks going on the road to face the Gosnell Pirates. Now, this game right here is basically Gosnell is undefeated. Warren is battle tested. That's what I said. Okay. This is a classic playoff class. The undefeated favorite versus the program built for November football. Why I say this team is built for November football? Because I'm gonna bet my money on Bo Henry. That's just that dude that I'm gonna bet my money. His team is gonna be ready for November. They just are. And I feel like Warren can walk into this game right here and come out with a win because I got faith in that guy. I know he's gonna be ready. He's gonna have his team ready. Okay. So Bo Henry's team know how to win playoff football. That's period. Okay, the Lumberjacks have seen elite competition all season. This will be the best team Gosnell has faced all year. Hands down, they hadn't seen a team like this. That's the same thing I will say about Dardanelle. I think that this right here would be the best team that they've seen all year. Okay, one identity is always the same: speed, physicality, and explosive plays. They got two of the most explosive players in all of high school football. Hell, in the state of Arkansas, definitely in the state of Arkansas, and Blaze Fellows and Josiah Steen. These right here are two Division I wide receivers. You just got to get them the ball. They're two playmakers that are going to make sure that if you get them the ball, they're going to do something with it. And that's what I think Warren have to do. The keys for Warren. Okay, I think Warren have to disrupt Gosnell timing. They got to force them to make quick decisions. That right there will force Gosnell to make mistakes. Spread the field offensively. You got to use the athletes. Warren got about 3 or 4, maybe 5 good athletes on the field at one time, including the running back. So you got to spread these dudes around and get these athletes the ball in space. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think Gosnell has seen this much speed all season. They've seen good teams. Southside was a good team, but I don't think they've seen the type of speed that Warren possess on one side of the ball, especially when you got the running back that can run. He's maybe the fastest here. He's the fastest on the team. Then you got Josiah Steen, Blade Fellows, Edwards. You got 4 weapons that you know for a fact can take it to the house on any play. Warren going to have to use that. They're going to have to spread them out and win special team. Field position is going to matter in this game for the Warren Lumberjacks. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. Okay. And for Gosnell, Gosnell pretty much dominated all season, scoring in bunches and winning with consistency. Their offense is balanced, effective, and operates with confidence. Their home field advantage and undefeated record give them the swagger. When you at home, you're undefeated, you feel like you're unbeatable. But that they haven't seen the team like Warren's speed and playoff pedigree. I made sure I put that in there because they haven't. And they're gonna see this right here at full display on Friday night. The keys for Gosnell is protect the ball. Warren thrive on turnover. When they get a turnover, that offense is going to be clicking with Jackson Denton at quarterback. Okay. Win the trenches. They must keep Warren from dictating the pace. You got to keep Warren from dictating the pace. I just said this right here. The only team that I seen Warren struggle offensively against was Monticello. And that's right there what really tells me that Monticello had a hell of a team. They got a hell of a defense for them to struggle against, for Warren to struggle against them. But everybody else, they pretty much scored 35 to 45, 55, don't matter what it is, they're going to score. They've done that against everybody else except Monticello. So they just tell me how dynamic this Warren's offense is. And stay composed. Warren will punch back. How Gosnell respond is going to matter. And the X factor in this game right here is Warren's playoff DNA. Every year, when the weather gets cold, the lights get brighter. The Lumberjack elevate. If Gosnell can withstand that, they deserve their undefeated status. When the lights get bright, I think Bo Henry's team, they just perform on a whole nother level. Don't matter if they're at home or they're on the road. I think they perform better on the road because they don't have the pressure of having their home fans. But I'm going to tell you, this team right here, the hype is real. This Warren Lumberjack team is for real. Okay. All right, Hamburg at Dardanelle, my prediction. What this game going to come down to? This game is gonna be decided who controls the tempo and who lands the first big punch. Dardanelle has home field and the elite quarterback in Creed Vega, but Hamburg is playing its best football of the season right now, and the most dangerous player on the field will be Nakel Man Lewis. I think that the top two, I think Hamburg got two of the most dynamic players in this game. If I got to look at these players, and y'all know, I think that Dardanelle has some hell of a receivers. I think they got some good backs. Okay, they got a really good secondary. But if I had to pick, I think Nakel Lewis is dynamic, and I think Caden Thomas is also a dynamic player. I think those are two of the most dynamic players in this game because either one of them can take it to the house on any play. So Hamburg got two dynamic players. Yes, they got Creed Vega, Dardanelle do, but at the end of the day, whenever I have to pick who do I feel can hit them with a hitter quitter, it would be these two players right here because when they break out, nobody is catching them. Creed Vega, that's what I say. Hamburg going to have to create explosive plays, or they can play, give it to man, let them get 5 to 7 yards on every play, and then pretty much wear down Dardanelle's defense in 4 quarters. Now, my prediction for this game right here, I'm going with Hamburg winning this game 35 to 31. It won't be a shootout. It's going to be a good old-fashioned football game. 35 to 31. I think Hamburg goes into Dardanelle and beat them by 4. Why I think that? Nakel Lewis is too explosive for 4 quarters. That's my bottom line. If Hamburg can keep the game close early, man will take over late. Hey, I need to trademark that. No, but yeah. So if Hamburg can keep the game close early, man will take over late. What do I mean by that? It's like he gets stronger as the game goes on. So I expect if Hamburg can keep it close early, then I think man will bust a long one late to pretty much seal the deal. And also Dardanelle will hit the big plays, but Hamburg physical style and 8-4A toughness will eventually wear them down. I think that right there will happen. The Lions have been tested more, and that matters when it comes down to November. That right there, basically. The X factor in this game will be turnovers. If Hamburg wins the turnover battle by even 1, they'll win this game. I guarantee you. And that's why I think the Hamburg walks into there. I think they will somehow, some way get a fumble, and they will try somehow get this game right here into the 4th quarter close. Man will hit them deep late. Hit them late with a big long run, and I think that's how they'll seal this game. When it comes down to Warren versus Gosnell prediction, this game right here Gosnell is undefeated. They have seen a team. They have not seen a team of Warren's pedigree, speed, and playoff experience. This is the type of matchup Bo Hembry thrives in, on the road, under the lights, with everyone down his Lumberjacks. Man, oh my God, dude, I'm getting hyped up right now, man. That's exactly what Bo Hembry loves. Bo Hembry loves going on the road, everybody against his Lumberjacks. Hold on. Oh man, hey Jig, man, Coach Jig said, hold on, Coach Jig. Yeah, I'm gonna get to your comment in a minute. Give me 1 second. But that's right there what Warren thrives on. Warren thrives on being under the lights, being everybody down them. Bo Hembry, he knows that if he can get his quarterback to perform and do not turn the ball over, I got a feeling that this game right here can get ugly as well. I think it's going to be a close game, but I'm gonna tell you, Warren is one of those teams, man, that if you turn the ball over 2 or 3 times, they're going to capitalize on those turnovers because their offense is just way too explosive. But my prediction for the Warren game is I think that it's going to be around the same score of Hamburg. I think Warren will win that game 28-20. I'm going 28-20. Why I say that? Warren's athlete will create matchups issues that Gosnell hasn't faced this year. I don't think Gosnell has seen Josiah Steen. I don't think Gosnell has seen Blade Fellows. I don't think they've seen Edwards. I don't think they've seen a running back like Warren's running back. So why do I say that is because this conference has some of the best athletes that you're going to see in the state of Arkansas. And these dudes are very fast. I don't think Gosnell seen that type of talent who they've been playing all year. The Lumberjack defensive speed, I think that with Warren Lumberjacks, with the Lumberjack defensive speed, they would neutralize Gosnell's big plays. I don't think Gosnell is going to get the big plays that they normally get. But I will say this, the only reason I'm kind of worried about this Warren team is because of their players going both ways. That's the only reason. If they had a big team to where they can have players just going one way, I would say this game right here wouldn't even get. This game right here would be ugly by the third quarter. But that's the only reason why I'm saying that Gosnell have a good chance is because Warren players go both ways. But my third thing is Warren has been in pressure games their entire schedule. They have been in pressure games this entire year. Hey, just go back and look at their schedule. Go back and look. They played against Green Bear. They played against Monticello. They played against Hamburg. They played against Stuttgart. Like this team right here has been in pressure situations almost all season. And in some of those situations, even against Hamburg, yeah, they lost the game, but guess what? They went head to head with Hamburg. You see, they played Hamburg like that offense was going up and down the field. Both offenses was. I don't think Gosnell. Do I think Gosnell got a good offense? I know they got a good offense, but if their offense kind of like Stuttgart's offense or Hamburg's offense, I don't think they got that type of offense. Because I think that Hamburg, Stuttgart, I think they would have did the same thing if they was in 8-4, 4A, you know, and so I think it's 8-4 3A. So it's something like that, but it's a lower conference, lower level. But I think that Warren, I think that's why I think Warren athletes can pretty much make this game. Man, these boys right here, man, Warren, Gosnell hasn't been pushed like this before. I don't think they've been pushed. They played against Southside. They won that game pretty convincingly. But I think that in this game here, this is the first time that they've seen a team like the Warren Lumberjacks. This is the first time. The X factor for this game is I'm going to always go back to Warren's playoff DNA. Bo Hembry coach teams simply do not go quiet in November. That's the bottom line. And that's right there what I'm going to end this right here with. Bo Hembry's teams do not go away quietly. This team right here, I think they're prepared for November football. They're ready. They have a run game. They have a very capable quarterback, and they have weapons all over the field. Blade Fellows is playing some of his best football right now, man. I'll be honest. These last about 4 or 5 weeks, man, Blade Fellows has looked like damn near the best wide receiver in the state. He's looked like the best wide out in the state these last probably about 5 games. This dude is pretty much dominating right now. And that's right there why I got to go with the Lumberjack, man, because of Bo Henry and those weapons. When you got those type of weapons, I just think you're going to always be in the game. Coach Jig said that one is going to blow the doors off Gosnell. They weaken the secondary. I agree with that, Coach Jig. I definitely agree with that. And I don't watch a couple of Gosnell games. That's right there why I was sitting there going back and forth with their fans like, bro, y'all have a good team. But if y'all played in 8-4-8, y'all would have lost at least 1 or 2 games this season because of y'all secondary. Like their secondary is just, they don't have the type of secondary that can hold up against this 8-4-8 weapons that they have. You know, and like I said, if Josiah Steen and Blaze Fellows and Edwards, if they can just create space, I think they can. I think all 3 of them can have over 100 yards in this game right here. Like I think all 3 of them. But I'm worried. I'm like I said, I'm worried about, like I said, Jackson Denton. If he have a good game, this Warren Lumberjack team can win this game. I'm saying by 8, but it can possibly be more if Jackson Denton comes to play. But that's right there is my prediction. I'm going with Hamburg beating Dardanelle 35-31, and I'm going with Warren to beat Gosnell. Hey, I'm gonna go with Monticello with Gravett. I didn't break Monticello game down, but Monticello, congratulations, man, on getting to the second round. We got also Drew Central getting ready to go to the second round. They'll be playing at home. I think they're gonna get a good win. You know, and congratulations to their coach being coach named 3A. I think it was 3A Coach of the Year. Hey, man, that's a great feat, man. Good job, man, and getting your Drew Central Pirates to the second round of the playoffs, man. This is something new for them because, you know, like I said, Drew Central is almost in my time. They've always been a basketball school. Now they're transitioning over to being a football school. So that's amazing. And then you got Monticello. Y'all both in the same town. Both are getting ready. One team is going to be at home, you know, and then the other team is going to be on the road. I think, like I said, Monticello is set up in a perfect position. They're set up in a perfect spot. Monticello can possibly win this week as well and beat Gravett. And then they'll probably have to play against the winner of that Hamburg Dardanelle game. It could easily be Hamburg Monticello again, man. Y'all, that's going to be a monster game if these 2 teams meet for a chance to get to the semifinals, man. So I'm hoping that both of these teams get wins. Also, the Warren Lumberjacks, they got a big game. Fordyce Redbugs, man. Hey, listen, man, congratulations on y'all first round win. Y'all got payback. Now it's on to bigger and better things. Charleston is a very dangerous team. I know y'all know that. But guess what? Y'all is dangerous as well. That defense got to show up. That defense is gonna. I know. Well, I put it like this: the offense got to show up because I know that defense is gonna show up. Stroud and them boys, man. That boy Stroud, man, he be ready, man. Hey, congratulations, hey, and good luck, man, as y'all get ready to go. As y'all get ready to face against Charleston. Like I said, Barton was beating them at first, and then it just went haywire after halftime. But I don't know if they're gonna be able to put up 50s and 60s and 70s against a very tough, a very hard-nosed Fordyce team. And like I said, Fordyce is one of those teams. I feel like this right here would be probably one of their hardest matchups. If they can beat Charleston, I think they get to. I think they minimum is them getting to the semifinals. But like I said before, man, congratulations and good luck on this week as y'all get ready to face another tough team. Also, McGee will be they won their first round player, so congratulations to them as they get ready to go to the second round. I don't know if they'll win, but they have a good chance. When you have athletes, when you got players, you always have a chance. Okay, so hey, good luck to them as well, man. Hey, and also, hey, man, make sure y'all go over there to my boys over there, C-Arc Sports, man. That's C as in you go after C, S-E-A, Arc, A-R-K, C-Arc Sports, man. Over there at C-Arc Sports, man. Go over there and check them out, man. They got some great content. Hell, I was looking at them today, stressed out at work, man. I went looking at their videos, man, from the Hamburg. And also I went back watching our podcast we did on Sunday. So make sure y'all go over there to C-Arc Sports, man, and show them love over there, man. They doing great things over there at C-Arc Sports, man, putting Southeast Arkansas players on the map, man. I was looking at B. He was talking to Man about how many yards he was going to get this year. And the kid said he was going to get 2,500. And damn, he got 2,500 yards rushing this season. That's crazy. But when you work hard, when you go out there and you put everything into your craft, you're going to get whatever you put out, whatever you put into yourself, you're going to get that as you put it out there on the football field. And I think Man has done that. I challenge this kid when at his sophomore year, he was injury prone. I questioned it. I was like, I just don't know. And then this kid bounced back next season, took care of his body. Shout out to his mom, helping him, making sure that he gets everything he needs. And he made sure that he did everything that he needed to do. He went out there, he made sure his body, he transformed his body, he got stronger. And then his junior year, then next thing you know, his senior year, now he's pretty much 2,500 yards rushing, almost 50 touchdowns. Man, listen, that right there is a incredible feat. And also, man, the Stuttgart Ricebirds, man, I don't want to leave y'all out. Stuttgart, they had a bye week this last week. This week they'll play against Blytheville. Hey, Kane Price, man, hey, good luck in that game. I know y'all gonna go out there and take care of business. And I said that the committee in 4A committee looked out for Stuttgart. They looked out for the 848. Well, I'm not gonna say Stuttgart. They looked out for the 848 champions. And like I said, if Stuttgart go out there and they play Stuttgart football that they've been playing all season, they should be easily getting to the semifinals, in which they would probably most likely see a team like Orkadelphia, which that right there would be a tough task for them. But if they can get past a team like that, they can get past anybody. So hey, good luck to them as well. They'll be at home this week. I expect for them to go out there and take care of business against Blytheville. It's gonna be a big game. It's a big week of high school football. Hey, y'all safe travels to all these teams that's getting ready to go all the way up north to face these teams. If you are a fan of these teams, y'all got to get somehow, some way, get on y'all a bus, or whatever, and get up that road and support these kids. Because I'm gonna tell y'all one thing before I get off here. When these kids go up north, take nothing away for those northern teams, they're very disciplined. But I'm gonna tell you something, a lot of times the referees and the fans, the home fans, dictate these games. And that's right there why I'm begging y'all to get on that road and go up there and support these boys, man. Because if Hamburg can win this game against Dardanelle, honestly, I can't see nobody else beating them, honestly, until they get to probably the semifinals or even the state championship game, in which they would probably see Orkadelphia or Orkadelphia or Stuttgart, honestly. But anybody can be beat on any given Friday. Because guess what? These two teams gonna have to play. I've been seeing everybody saying that, and I said the same thing. I don't know how Hamburg is playing Dardanelle in the second round, but it is what it is. They want to give us this. They want to give us this hard matchup in the second round. We're gonna take on that challenge because that's what we do as Lions. We take on the challenge, and we're gonna go and we're gonna travel up this road, and we're gonna go up here and take care of business. But hey, man, thank y'all again for listening to another great segment of the Winner Circle Podcast with me, Ray Diaz. Thank y'all for the support. And like I said, go over there to CARC Sports, like their page, share their all their content. Hey, let's be careful with this. Go over there to Let's Be Careful With This podcast. Go over there and like and subscribe to this page. Let's get him over 1,000. Get him over 1,000 followers. So go over there, man, and like all this stuff, man. Great stuff they doing down there in Southeast Arkansas, man. Thank y'all again, man, and thank y'all for staying up with me. It's been a long week, man, already, man, and it's just Monday. But hey, y'all have a good week. Good luck to all the teams that's getting ready to travel this week for playoff football. Until next time, y'all. Peace.